be on Cypress today. Sorry. It's quite the show going on today. I keep saying I'm going to eat at Sally's, and that they have sort of Chinese lanterns up there swinging on their deck, big white ones. At Sally's they have like a salmon color or a pinkish color in their outdoor dining. I'm assuming they still have outdoor dining, they might not. And ever since I returned to Philadelphia, I've been saying I want to eat at Sally's, and I just haven't done it. It's a thing of being afraid to spend money and just playing it as safe as possible. I don't go out to eat really, and I buy very inexpensive things to keep me going. It's a great way to, keep your weight under control if you can't work out at the gym or anything. Like, I just don't buy that much food. So, in fact, I've been on this weird mandarin orange kick, and we're probably hitting up close to 400 to 500 mandarin oranges over the past month and a half. And I've been eating them with dark chocolate hummus. So non-GMO boar's head. You can get that at Giant or Target around here. Not all Target stores have it, but the one in Center City does, because someone probably requested it. What else was it? Also, one of the guys arrested, I guess there have been people who've been sort of suspected of blowtorching and adding to the fire problem. One of the guys kind of reminds me of a guy who I used to take care of, whose cats I took care of. It was at Haverford, which is interesting because it's Haverford, and Haverford came up as a thing. He works at Haverford College, which is here in the suburbs of Philadelphia, like near Bryn Mawr and stuff like that. So anyway, oh wow, there's a fire hydrant all frozen here at Max's Produce and Dope Botanicals. So whoops, hopefully they don't need the fire hydrant here. So that's an issue that came up, like, some people were wondering if anything was rigged or not, a little too much, or it's like truthers from 9/11. Was there any water and any fire hoses in case anyone wanted to wet down their floor? Or were the fire hoses even in the cabinets? So, anyway, I don't know. Some people are afraid to say anything because they're afraid to seem a certain way. So, if you're not working for the government, or even if you are, it's like, just go along with what the authorities say. So, milk and Oreo. And there's the totally awesome guy who was reunited with his dog Oreo. That just has milk. It's not an Oreo one. It's just Wawa. I loved that guy. Here comes a guy whipping around in a Tesla. They showed him on News Nation, which kind of showed him in a more clear light of who he is as a person, as opposed to the all the clips we see of him, you know, either wanting to reunite with his dogs and worrying, and then the one where he finds the second dog after the first one's already found, Tika or something like that, an Oreo. So, and Philadelphia Parks and Recreation. So anyway, you couldn't help but love the guy for some reason. And he was kind of showing, like, because everyone's, you know, everywhere else people are like, why didn't people take their dogs with them, or, you know, where was everyone? And he kind of showed, like, people could have been and work, you know, people work all kinds of crazy hours sometimes, you know, or they're unaware. And of course there's the drug issue in LA, and the idea would be where some people sort of doing stuff out on the streets, and they're either afraid to go back to the homes when all the firefighters are there, or I don't know what to say. That's a whole other mentality. So anyway. Oh, he's supposed to look at me. Anyway, the tree's still up here in Rittenhouse Square, so they keep the decorations up, and I should go on this side. And anyway, that's that. They have another, there's this wreath here, but there's another nest up here. There's one on Delancey, near the church. And there's a nest there. I don't know if it's hornets. It's not the decor. No, that's an actual nest. It's more like a bee or hornet's nest or a wasp nest, as opposed to like a bird's nest per se. So what are we gonna